I got a notification from True Royal Family, and it was talking about the sentencing for Roy Oliver, the pig that shot and killed um Jordan Edwards. Now, a couple days ago, I had just did a video talking about how he was found guilty. Now, if you listen to the tone of my voice, I said I'm not going to get too excited about this because this can mean that could mean about anything. I said the only good thing is yes, he was found guilty and he will be convicted of something. I said the victory will lie solely with the family more so than anything else. But I didn't know what his, and someone had said it can range from 5 to 99 years. I said I wanted at least 50 years and nothing less without a possibility of parole. Well, it looks like I will not be getting my wish because according to True Royal Family in the video she just posted up, Roy Oliver was only sentenced to 15 years in prison for murder. This is for murder. Now, if y'all remember, I just did another video about a young man by the name of Malcolm Evans who went to Delaware State University, who a couple years ago was shot and killed, and the person involved with his murder only received 15 years. So are you trying to tell me that 15 years is the only amount worth for an innocent young black life? Is that what you're trying to tell me now? 15 years is all that they can give? Now, in the original video that I did about this particular case, I don't know why they mentioned it then, but I felt like there was at least one major charge that was missing. And that major charge that I believe was missing was attempted murder. Because if y'all don't remember, Jordan Edwards was not the only person in the car that night when Roy Oliver shot through the back of that window. It was other people in the car. It's just that he was the only one that was hit. So they should have tried to fight to get that attempted murder charge on there as well, because that would have added more years. And the other two charges, I believe if they would have got him on the other two charges as well, that would have been more years added on instead of the 15. It's just that the 15 happened to be the bulk of it, of those charges, which means those other ones were low level. And you could tell because they weren't completely focused on those charges based on what I heard. But they should have been as well, because he would have got more time. And I believe something about him having to pay a $10,000 fine, which is for him probably nothing. And I think they said the 15 years was one year for every year of George Edwards' life because he was 15 at the time. Again, this is a slap on the wrist. But also, this is, like I said before, this is the first time in 40 years that someone in that department has been convicted of an on-duty shooting. So the fact that you put all of that together, it doesn't surprise me. And the family has every bit of right to be upset that they feel like that 15 years is nothing. Let's hypothetically say he does all 15 of his years and he doesn't get early release or for good behavior or whatnot. He can still go on with his life. He'll just be 15 years older than what he is. But Jordan Edwards, he can't go on with his life. He's deceased because of him. His family's going to have to go on without their loved one. So at the end of the day, nobody's really winning. Or there's really no, I guess you could say, quote unquote, light at the end of the tunnel. And I bet you they're not going to put him in Gen Pop because now he's a former cop, but that should be all the more incentive to put his silly ass right up in there. Hopefully these are 15 long ass years. That's all I can say. And hopefully they don't try to slip anything in at the back door, but something tells me they may try to appeal this. Who knows? When it comes to this system, it's very hard to trust it, especially when you are a black person. But y'all let me know what you think down in the comments about this recent development. Like, share, subscribe. The links will be down below. I'll talk to you in the next one.